welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Sincerely KSO. If it is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, my darlings. If you're subscribed to this channel, you're a darling. And if you're subscribed to my music channel, you're a honey. So thank you for being part of my YouTube experience as I navigate the reaction world. We've got a requested reaction, and this is called The Incredible Hulk from 2008. I know about Hulk, the guy who turns green. That's how I know. That's all I know. I don't know, his family, how he got started, what happened. I just know that when he's angry, he turns green. All right. Before we get into the requested reaction, please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and remember that if you have any request at all, do consider becoming a patron to this channel. Depending on the tier that you choose, we will have it done. I will have it done for you. The highest tier gets to make one film reaction request every month. All the other tiers, the beautiful honey patron tiers, get to participate in the polls that we have monthly. So everyone gets to put up what they want me to watch. All the patrons get to see what was put up, and they get to like the one they heart the suggestion that they like. So if you like someone else's suggestion, you heart it. If you like your suggestion, you heart it as well. The one with the highest amount of likes will be done. For this month, the winning film reaction is Hunger Games, The Hunger Games, and it will be up this month. So we've got The Incredible Hulk, and I hope you guys consider becoming part of the family, and I see you over there. Okay. Play. Here's something. That's my heritage.
Aqui, emoção.
Oh wow. Control your pulse. Because he hits the girl and it's a little bit too,
For a while, but you need
But dude, let me put you on to his blood.
Watch out!
He doesn't want his blood to go into the... Is he using adhesive to seal his... Oh, it's on the bottle! It's on the...
Sem problema.
Thank goodness. Oh my God, is it...
You.
Take it out of here.
I'm alive from the States. Oh, look at, he's using the wheels of a bicycle. It normalized his blood. Oh, really? But how did this get started? Where is the... Can't help you if you won't let me. But I still want to know the beginning.
One of those Guarana sodas.
Hey, look at him.
Porto Verde, Brazil.
Oh.
Agency people. I got you at good short notice, but they're all and a loan to SOCOM from the road.
Clips and suppression ordnance, but live fires for backup.
So implicated in the and bring him back.
So what? So you want more blood? Cause the blood, I mean, clones of Wake up. Wake up. Oh, they tranquilize. He made eye contact. What is it? What is it? Is it? Oh, your heart rate, your monitor. Calm down. Ooh. Where is he going? Oh, he beat him. Oh no. Leave him alone. That's so tough, man. Oh my god. Oh.
I got a bogey of some kind. Please advise.
Whoa. Is that going to make him even more angry?
He's alone. Anybody want to talk about what went down in there? Because
They threw a forklift
him down.
It's Banner.
Foot on his throat, and
That was Banner.
Uh-huh. So you have to explain that statement.
You
Still thinks that it was a separate person. Someone was, you know what I mean? They were chasing, in the beginning he was sitting and he was at 158 the last turns.
Kilómetros más adelante.
How did you? Thank you.
I've seen good men go down purely because someone. I don't feel inclined to step away from it. Hands. Sir.
Sure, right? Some people, not that I won't, you can't go back, so you're basically starting from scratch. So it won't rip in case he's turned.
You're aware that we've got an infantry weapon.
an oversimplification, but yes.
Work was very early phase. And
Radiation?
something very...
We're trying other things.
One, sir.
Monsky, how old are you? 45?
What does that mean? You guys, pause. So what this guy was saying is that in World War II, the army was creating something that they were trying to enhance the powers of the soldiers that were going into battle or something. Something called super soldiers they were trying to create. That the guy now said, the general said to the other guy that that's an oversimplification. Just in simpler words, yes, we're trying to create super soldiers. Then the guy, the army guy, the general asked him, how old are you? He said 45. The army guy said 39. Obviously, he's lying. He doesn't look 39, right? What he now asked him is that Banner, the Hawk man, didn't know that the army, the initial plans of the armies, the general, he didn't know. What he thought they were bringing his expertise was radiation resistance. Maybe if they go into war, the after effects of, I don't know, I'm just, listen, this is layman speaking war lingua. And it's like maybe there's a radiation from explosion or anything that the enemy might be trying to use to help them during maybe gaseous substances, whatever form of radiation that it might have taken, whatever form the radiation might have taken place. Banner was put on the team to help them combat it, in quotes. That's what he thought he was there to do. But he was convinced that what he was creating would help them, the army. He tested it on himself. That was what we saw in the beginning when he was sitting on this thing. And they said one serum turned him into this. Now this one is the general saying you should be high up. You've put in excellent service into the force. Why don't you say? I said no, he's a fighter, so he likes field work. He doesn't want to sit at the desk and give orders or become the man, the general. In hindsight, he wants to keep chasing and running. But obviously at 45, he's saying, the man was saying, the one who was born in Russia but raised in England, I still didn't get his name. He said that if I had that body that I had then, I know what I'll be able to do. The way they were looking at each other and saying, it seems like that thing, they want to now continue, because the experiment, so to speak, did not stop because Banner has gone. It's probably they've not found somebody, do you understand, to carry on the work. They've not found the exact code, or I don't know, I'm trying to think, the exact code or something to make another Banner. You know how sometimes it might be, because that's why he didn't want anyone to have his blood. Maybe there's something special about him that if they have it, they can, something which other people might not have, might not be able to get. So that's what that little conversation and look between the both of them is to make him strong enough to, you understand? He said, if I had that strength in my 39, what would, obviously you can't go back to time now. You can't go back and be 39 again. So they're going to try and make him catch up to the Banner something, because what that conversation showed is that the experimenting, the whole thing did not stop. It's just that for some reason, they've not been able to do what the Banner did. You saw her name on the... She has seen him. Did she kiss the... Well, she can't wait forever.
I always knew it. I mean, you know.
Good. That's good. There's one other thing. I'll tell you what, I got an extra meeting.
God bless you, brother.
How did you know that her password? Be happy. Now. So what now?
I got nothing but Marilyn.
Stan?
She saw him.
What's going on?
Tell her.
Don't go. I want you to come with me now.
Oh. She's her.
Doesn't he? What he wanted to do. He wanted.
Oh, you might wanna.
Thanks. If I could borrow some cash.
You know what I mean? No kissing. Saw him at the restaurant. How she...
Taking a hurt.
Oh no.
I think so.
Common sense that they'll be following her. Ooh.
Sir?
Ooh. Girl, he listen. Jen. Oh my god. Oh, you can't. My god, they say. Oh. Oh wow. Oh. He can still hear her through the... It's over. This one should give up. Stop it.
Betty!
Okay. Don't fire your daughter.
Stop firing! You did the right thing. I give you my word, her safety is my main concern.
She'll help him if she can.
And she's aiding a few. Now I know.
Don't like you. Do you see how she was calling that general? Then I remember him trying to stop him. Girl, you can't be surprised. Here's my house.
For him.
Oh,
He's got a heart like a machine.
he's still alive after that. Oh, is he? Oh. I have another question. Pause. Let me ask the yes. And we are 1 hour 3 minutes into the movie. I was wondering, you know, when that transformation takes place for Bruce, I don't know, those who have this inside information, and if a patron could please answer, when his body is expanding, is it hurting him? Like, I know it's energy, you know, but I'm talking like physically, because the bones, the muscles, everything begins to throb. So that is a physical pain in addition to the mind, or is it more like it's the mental, because he doesn't want it to happen and it's happening, so it's fighting to stop it, you know, like holding your breath and you still have to breathe eventually, or it's a physical thing, it's almost like straight up muscle pull all through his body, like that the flesh is expanding, the bones are expanding, everything is growing at an abnormal rate. Maybe the bones inside are breaking and reattaching and stretching, breaking, reattaching. You know what I mean? If you have that inside info, because I those things I want to know, because all that screaming. If you look at the time. Not the time when he changed in the factory, the time that he was in the school, and that little corridor where he was locked in and the smoke. You know what I mean? He was really screaming. You can see it. The rage was directed at the people trying to stop the girl that he liked. But you could also, I also felt that there was a scream attached to it that was bothering him, right? The sound waves, my next question is the sound waves, was that a form of radiation that they were trying to use to send him back to his normalcy, or that would have kept him still as the Hawk, but maybe he would have passed out from the brain activity that would be going on? Which one was it? What was that going to do? Just give me an idea, because the way I see it, I felt it was trying to probably just distract him momentarily so they could really contain him, that it wasn't going to change him back into the human. It would just hold him. Oh, very weak. Oh my gosh. Is he throwing up? They can trace you. Oh.
But I got you a few options.
Purple.
Clash between forces of the U.S. military and a huge Like Hulk.
Yeah. The national forest.
I don't know how you've done this.
No.
Has anyone found out
On
if
that.
Jenner family?
What? Did they inject him again?
I see you back on your feet, soldier.
Thank you. Round 3. You can take your lip gloss.
Thank you. I need to go on $40 and no credit cards. Back.
Federal's already.
Years and got across borders without making any mistakes. He's not going to use them since Mr. Green and Mr. Blue have been added to the SHIELD operation.
Oh. Oh, what's that?
Smile.
Girl.
When it happens, what do you
Yes, let me know.
It's like someone's poured a liter of acid into my brain.
But then it's still you. It was in there. It's just overcharged and can't process.
Ground with hundreds of people in the most aggressive city in the world.
Nice to see her. She's very pretty.
He wanted to avoid the.
I'd like to meet you.
Okay. And if you were, what would it look like? A person with that perfectly. If we induce an episode, if we overshoot this by even the
Know that there's a flip side to this too. If we miss on the low.
So, are we gonna do this?
Oh, green eyes. How skinny. Did you give him the what's that?
Okay, on the table.
This one just
The antidote in your blood. So the antidote will only. Go. All right. We set to pop.
that's why they put that.
My God.
Wait, there's more. Wait.
Oh, she went on top of him.
Stay with me. We had
Wow. Oh. Off him.
Bruce. We need to go back and talk about what just happened in there.
Absolutely. Those cells permanently, or maybe we just suppress that event.
The blood you sent him. Everybody in this world.
Emma, or your blood
What do you mean my blood?
is potentially Olympian.
So we'll make him as important the whole place.
Gotta destroy it. Dangerous. It cannot be controlled.
That you.
Blonsky, stand down. My daughter's in there.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
You'll hold for the rest of your life. Fugitive.
You made him a fugitive.
It's only because you're my daughter that you're not in here.
He Dumpty, if that's what you're asking. He's hitting people.
What?
You look like
Look at this.
godlike. An abomination. And you've given it.
Pause. So this Mr. Blue is he has his own issues. As much as he's trying to assist Banner, he's also he's not a thrill seeker like the soldier. He's more like a wisdom and experimental kind of individual, someone who has gotten a glimpse of knowledge and wants to improve on everything that he's been given. Remember in the beginning when I found out that Banner was planning on sending his blood sample, I was like, how can you send a stranger your blood sample? Anyone who's asking for this thing, can they build on that? What I just thought, you know how you can have a little bit of blood and you can do, you know, I wasn't thinking that you create more blood. I just felt that he might misuse it, maybe add a little bit of something to create something else that might be explosive or destructive. Apparently, with a little sample of blood, he could do some concentrated thing and create more. And what I'm seeing from the soldier, the one who wants to attack, it's like they're making it seem like what he had, what was injected into him, is creating, you know, a huge, because he was warned. The general told him that if I see any misbehaving, something, you're out. So obviously now he's out. He's out because the father gave an instruction, the general gave an instruction, but he ignored it and kept jumping up and going after it, because he was saying, my daughter's there, don't go there, don't go, creating any hurrah that will cause Banner to react, and before we know it, my daughter is in danger again. So he is having a mental episode and he's unable to combat, to bring it down. You know, the after effects of someone who's in an addiction and a high. He can't, look at him sweating, enjoying even that thing probably growing on his back. He was not even growing on his back. That looked like his spinal cord that was beginning to stretch. Anyway, he is feeding off that thrill, that high. He doesn't want to come down from it. So to him, that power, the ability to run, to fly, to jump, and he wants it. You see what Banner has? He wants it with all his mind and everything. He wants to have that strength. Maybe you know how people who were once young and very beautiful, and by the time they're older and they're not as, any little thing that happens, any wrinkle, they're poking, they're changing, they're stretching, because that thrill, that they can't accept the aging process. For him, the fact that his body is getting weak, when his heart, remember they said he said that I've never seen anything like it. His heart still beats for that rush of battle, but his body was weakening. So now that they've given him a little vial to see what he can, he doesn't ever want to go back to that, and he will do anything. Obviously the concentrates that Mr. Blue have, it's not a final produce, and that's what Mr. Blue is telling him. Listen, no, you're on your own. I just want you to know that if an elephant's foot comes out from your nostrils, I am not to be blamed. Let's see. Play. Mr. Blue better go into hiding.
Let's assume you don't understand.
They've killed you. Is he happy that he...
Okay, hey, you drive!
That's impossible. You get a hold of yourself.
We're going back. Why are we going back?
Run. Oh, wow. Of the car. Get out.
All of us. Gotta try.
Get her in here!
The ground for sure. Yeah. Oh.
Is that all you've got?
Focus on one star.
Soldier, give him some help!
Careful. Hold on to him. Don't let him. Yes. The Hulk look like, oh my brother.
Swords!
No! We need to end this. Isn't it? I love the Hulk. I think he's my favorite. His blood is green. Ooh. Oh my goodness. British Columbia, Canada? His heartbeat is accelerating. So he can now change it in. That Iron Man's voice. Ah!
You have an unusual problem.
Who?
You should.
Who's the we? Who's the we? Are they going to show something at the end? Because they know they usually show something at the end. You guys always say watch all stuffs to the end. So I'm going to check all the way to the end. Okay, so I have so many favorite parts. But I think the one that tops it off is Hulk smash. Any last words? And he said that part just breaking the ground. I love how I learned a lot about him and his power. I see that Bruce, it's not only anger that it's not excitement, like he said. So intense excitement will make him, because I don't see him laughing his way and turning into a Hulk. Right? You know what I mean? So it must be some adrenaline field or, excitement that, and that could be anything that causes his blood pressure to rise. So in retrospect, it might be if he's laughing himself hysterically into, maybe he might morph into, or his blood pressure, like, intimacy and anger, that sort of thing. I don't know if it might work with blood pressure dropping, or it's major when it's rising, or his heart rate. I love seeing how there were two monsters to deal with, and one was fueled by greed, the desire for power, and couldn't bring himself down because he had not mastered the art. You see, that time Bruce took time apart from everyone to go to Brazil. Those skill sets of being hit and taking it, learning to suppress, control it, played a huge role in how he manifested, how the Hulk manifested. He wasn't just running rampant and being, you know what I mean? Even in that Hulk state of mind, you actively had to engage with him to bring out the worst in him. If he morphed, he knew that at least to avoid hurting people, to take himself out of the situation, like go to a cave, go to an island, somewhere far from people so he wouldn't hurt people. Like the fact that in that state of mind, he was able to say that to himself, get away from here so that nobody gets hurt. And he moved. The other guy hadn't practiced. He had no purity. There was no purity there. He was going to, as soon as he changed, he went to the heart of the city where he could do as much mayhem and be as destructive as possible in the hope to attract the Hulk to come in. But even that, he wasn't chasing after the aircraft. He was just being destructive, throwing things apart from start to finish, because that control, that practice, he had only fed his desires and had not learned to tame the beast. He hadn't even had enough time. Like, this was over a period of 1 month. So from the first injection into the serum into his body to the time where he hadn't had any time. Bruce had been engaging. Remember, he had been in Brazil for about, the first part was 158 days before he changed, and before he got to Culver University where Ross was another, what did I write down, 17 days. So time had passed. Big mistake sending Dr. Blue, Mr. Blue, the samples, but desperation called for it. He had to. I like how we got to see that dynamic between Ross and him, and how they were in love, and how she was able to simmer him down, and how you could see she just, listen, I just love how she engaged with him. You know, I like it when I see people have this romantic relationship, and it isn't, for her, it wasn't about controlling him. It was about helping him. She wanted to bring him peace and a solution to, you know, she was like, oh, you can manage this, you can do this. But once he made it clear in the car, I want to end this. I want this to be over. She helped him towards his goal and was going to do whatever it was, even putting herself at risk. Like in the time when he was changing and she got on top of him, he could have flung her right across the room, not intentionally, but you know, you don't know. Like he said that I can't communicate with that beast. I can't. He had made it clear that she refused. She was like, listen, there's something still there in him that is you. I didn't feel you were going to harm me at all. I felt safe with you. I just enjoyed this so much. I really did. I thought when I was watching it, maybe in my mind, I thought I would get to see, maybe it was something that started when he was younger or so and so, but from this thing, it was an experiment. It only started when he started experimenting for the general. So the general was the one who brought out the beast, so to speak, right? And it wasn't like they couldn't work together, but once Bruce found out that the general's motives were not pure, he didn't want to be part of it. I loved it. Every time he screamed, it just was so heartfelt. It was like he was saying, leave me alone, and at the same time saying, help me. It was so rich a wealth that my heart just went out to him, and I just felt so bad that I really wanted to understand what his physical being was going through. So in that moment when he told, you know, Dr. Ross that, listen, it's like someone pouring acid on my brain. Oh my goodness. And if you've ever had a migraine, if you've ever had like any headache, intense headache that you couldn't shake, multiply that by 1,000. Like acid, oh my God, even on the surface of the skin. So imagine it in your eyes, your head, everything. Oh Lord. Even after Dr. Blue had injected the antidote into his body, the purple thing, and isn't it funny that his pants were purple and the antidote that would cure him was being injected into was purple as well? I just thought about that. It's the afterwards, when he had calmed down, you know, when he was controlled and on the bed, you could see the veins, you know, all over. You could see it. I love it. I really enjoyed it. So I really, really, really like 110. So much so that I don't know a lot of the Marvel characters, but I think he's one of my favorites now. I like a lot. I've only watched Iron Man and I've watched Thor, and now it's the Hulk. So I don't think I have. I think I should wait till I watch more, but I like him. I like him so much. I love the actor too. So innocent and soft, and you know, the contrast was very obvious, right? You could see. And the villain, let's look at the villain. He looked hungry for power, right? He did. The actor, I don't know him, but he played his role convincingly. I like that. All right, 10 over 10, 11 over 10. Don't forget to subscribe, darlings. On to the next. Bye.